The palace halls have always been filled with elegance, tradition, and centuries of protocol. Yet today, something happened that none expected. Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark appeared before the world in full wedding attire, bride and groom revealed, stunning everyone into silence. But what lies beneath this breathtaking moment isn't just beauty. It's a story of duty, love, and the quiet storm that has been brewing in two of Europe's most powerful royal families. For years, speculation surrounded the future of these two heirs. Would they marry within their kingdoms, or step beyond the expected and unite two royal bloodlines in a way that changes European history forever? The answer revealed today in a dazzling display of silk, lace, and regal tradition left not only their families emotional, but the entire world questioning what comes next. The bride, Leonor, radiant in a gown that carried symbols of Spain's monarchy and her personal touch of modern grace, walked forward with a quiet strength that left many in tears. The groom, Prince Christian, stood beside her in ceremonial attire that paid tribute not only to Denmark's proud heritage but also to the unspoken message of solidarity between their futures. Together, they weren't just a young couple, they were the embodiment of tradition meeting destiny. But here's the deeper question: why now? Why would the reveal of their wedding attire come at this precise moment, and what conversations have been taking place behind closed palace doors? Sources close to both families suggest this wasn't just about fashion or appearances. It was a signal, an intentional move to reassure their people and silence critics who doubted the strength of their bond. The Spanish palace has been balancing tension for months, carefully preparing Leonor for her role as future queen, while also guarding her private happiness. King Felipe himself, often stoic in public, was said to have been visibly moved watching his daughter embrace this moment. Queen Letizia, radiant but emotional, knew more than anyone that history was being written before her eyes. On the Danish side, Queen Margrethe and Crown Prince Frederik reportedly shared a quiet smile, proud yet contemplative, as they recognized what this union meant not just for their family, but for Europe's royal future. In whispers among palace aides, some even described the reveal as a quiet coronation, a symbolic step toward the day Leonor wears the crown. Yet every answer brings new questions. Will this wedding mark the beginning of a new royal alliance across borders? How will their lives balance the weight of tradition with the freedom of love? And what message are they truly sending to the world by appearing now, in this way, before the vows themselves have been exchanged? For nearly 40 minutes, this revelation has dominated every conversation across Europe, from the streets of Madrid to the palaces of Copenhagen, from the cafes of Paris to the newsrooms of London. Analysts, historians, and even critics agree, this was more than a wedding preview. This was a declaration of intent, one that will ripple through the generations. Imagine being there in that moment. The hush of the hall, the gleam of light against Leonor's gown, the steady resolve in Christian's eyes. For those who witnessed it firsthand, it was not just a fashion reveal, it was the unveiling of history itself. And yet, this is only the beginning. Because if today's reveal has left the world speechless, what will the actual ceremony bring? What unseen details, hidden messages, and unexpected gestures will turn this from a royal wedding into a defining chapter of European destiny? One thing is certain: Leonor and Christian have already stunned the world. But the story is far from over. And as each moment unfolds, we are left wondering, are we watching a wedding, or the very birth of a new royal era?